Hey guys, it's Ken Scott, Senior U.S. Immigration Law Intelligence Analyst with www.usentryWaiverServices.com. Let's get you guys cleared to enter the USA. So, oh yeah, today's April 14, 2025, and I just made another video right prior to this about the guy who was a phone scammer. So I made two in one day, which is fine, whatever. Guys, you remember when I told you that I'm going to show you some proof about these cell phone searches? A lot of these lawyers and discount waiver companies, a lot of these places, they just don't know what they're doing. They just don't have the experience, or I gotta say it, they're just not honest with you guys. They only want a quick, fast buck. And before we start, I'm gonna show you guys proof of everything that I just said regarding cell phone searches and how they are. Now, guys, what did I just say the date was? April 14, 2025. April 14, 2025, here in Surrey, British Columbia. Remember that date, April 14, 2025. Okay, now that you remember April 14, 2025, let me show you. Let's get right into it. Now, this story came out April 11th, 2025. I don't know if you can see it, but it's better if you use your laptop. It says right here, posted April 11th, 2025. You guys say, Ken, why you tell me this the date so many times? You're going to see really soon here. April 11th, 2025. Okay, so this story they're talking about Canada warns travelers, U.S. border agents can search your devices without explanation. That's true. But now let's go down here. What kind of what kind of searches will be done at the borders? Two kind of searches according to CBP's website. Yeah, okay, yeah, basic search, big deal, advanced search. That's fine. Guys, this is what I'm talking about. City news everywhere out of Toronto. They're asking the question, who's at risk of getting searched and what they're looking for? It's hard to say, says this lawyer at whatever EFF is, the guy to warrants not need to expect. So this lawyer is saying it's hard to say what CBP is looking for. If lawyers are in this business of border crossing cases, how can you make that statement saying it's hard to say? You're supposed to know what they're looking for. You are a lawyer, and I'm not just talking about this one per se, in general, because if you look at these other stories, these lawyers are saying the same thing. We're not sure what they're looking for. How can you not know if you are a lawyer? I'm a former federal officer, former law enforcement officer, and we get people cleared based on the DHS regs, right? So how is it in April 2025, lawyers are saying we don't know what they're looking for? It's hard to say. But you're in this business to get people cleared. Okay. Now, guys, keep that in mind. Let me show you something here. I'm going to show you why we excel in this business and why all these lawyers, again, don't know what they're doing. I'm going to show you some of the DHS regulations, and I'm showing you the years these came out. Now, they're trying to imply that these cell phone searches are new. Oh, what's today's date again? April 14, 2025. Okay, here we go. This is, let me get rid of that. This is one of their regulations about searching the databases. And oh my God, December 3rd, 2018, this one came out. CBP searches of electronic devices at ports of entry. What's that date again? Oh my God, December 3rd, 2018. And it just basically goes over the criteria that they use for searches, how they're going to do the searches, all this other good stuff. You say, well, Ken, okay, yeah, that's 2018. Yeah, 2018 to 2025 is what, 7 years? Okay. Don't worry, guys, it gets even better. Find another good one here. I'm sure you guys find. Oh, look at this one. Border searches of electronic devices. Issue date, August 18th, 2009. Guys, what year is this again? Is this the year 2080? I can't remember. Border searches of electronic devices, April 18th, 2009 from ICE. And again, it goes into like the directives and procedure guidelines, blah, blah, blah. But wait a minute, guys. Wait a minute. This one's 2009. Oh, that's just the same one. Is it the same one? I'm not sure. I'll give a free pass on that one. Here we go. Privacy impact assessment update for electronic devices. Okay, that's 2018. Okay. So we already have established 2009, 2018, where they were already doing these searches. But now, and here's another one. Oh, my OMG. What does that date say? July 5th, 2007. Border search says examination of documents, papers, and electronic information. The purpose of this memorandum is to provide advance notice of a comprehensive strategy for examining, copying, and disseminating documents and information in electronic devices acquired from passengers as CBP performs its law enforcement functions. The, the strategy includes three phases. I'm not going to bore you guys with that stuff. Now, guys, what's today's date again? 2025. What dates have already established? We got '07 established, '09 established in 2018. So how can these lawyers not be aware of this stuff? How is it that we are aware? Well, I know why we're aware because we used to work for the government, work for the system. But how is it they're not aware? But if you are a lawyer, you're supposed to know this stuff. You're not supposed to imply or even state that it's new. It's not new. And I've been saying this for at least 2 months. But I can't get this out in the media because the media doesn't want this out. So it's getting disseminated this kind of way. Got one more here to show you guys. Oh no, this is just about this is part of the training manuals that they use for their internal computer database systems. You guys probably don't care about that. But now let me go back. Let me enlarge this. Don't know what I did. Okay. You guys get the point. So how can you be quote unquote lawyer, specialized in border crossing cases and admissibility? You don't even have the common sense or knowledge, basic common sense to know this stuff has been going on at least since '07. If anyone can answer that question, I'd be grateful. So you as this lawyer are in charge of getting people clear, but yet you go to the media and you state or imply that this is all new, but it's been in effect for almost 20 years. It's made the media more so, but how can you tell the public that this is a new thing when I just showed you guys proof it's been in effect since '07? And don't get me wrong, you guys only saw 1%. We got, I want to say, maybe close to 200 of the regulations or the statutes or whatever showing this to be the case. You guys only saw 1%. I gave you guys like the really simple stuff. I got the really detailed stuff. So, and that's why we stand out against these law firms, these discount waiver companies. And I went to law school myself, don't get me wrong, but that's why we stand out against these places. As a U.S. immigration law intelligence analyst, just like in my title, we're analyzing the data and applying the best principles to get you guys cleared. That's the simple way of explaining it. These other places, oh, these cell phone searches are new. Like, okay, unless you have a TARDIS from Doctor Who, you went back in time, you would know that. Do I have a TARDIS? I'm not going to say. But do I have all of the potential? I have no idea what this is. My screen, but forget it. It's almost blocking out. Is that blocking out? Oh, it's just something stupid. Okay. No, I like to keep my glasses up, keep my appearance proper. But anyway, guys, I just showed you evidence that this stuff is not new. This stuff has been around for damn near 20 years. It's not just it's not just cell phones. They're searching laptops. They're searching your bags. If you got a briefcase, whatever. It doesn't make a difference. And they can do it by law and U.S. customs to anyone entering the country. You could even be an FBI agent entering the U.S. with a satchel or a briefcase. They can, by law, search that. And if the agent says, no, you can't search it, they say, yes, we can, because they're Homeland Security. They can search whatever and pretty much whoever they want entering the USA. So that's nothing new, that part. That's been around forever. So, guys, if you can't trust these lawyers to be straight and honest about cell phone searches, simple as that, and not having the knowledge, the common sense, knowing that the stuff's been around for damn near 20 years, how are you going to trust them with your border case, your border file? How are you going to trust them having the knowledge? I just showed you guys a snippet of it. We got a lot more. We've got pretty much the same. Well, it's the same regulations they use at DHS. And when the new ones come out, we can still get them. Don't want to tell you guys how, but we can still get that stuff. And probably for the next probably next 15, 20 years, we can still get copies. After 20 years, it might start getting a little dicey. But we can still get the stuff. And that's why we excel ahead of the game, all these other competitors, because they don't know what they're doing. They don't have this access. Again, you guys only saw like a 1% snippet. And that's why we get the complex stuff cleared here at the Surrey office. I'm not trying to get you guys to buy anything. I'm not trying to sell anything. I just want you guys to be aware of when you deal with these lawyers and discount waiver companies. If they don't know what they're doing, you guys kind of know if they know what they're doing or not. You know, your gut will tell you. But if they don't, again, they don't have enough common sense to know that these searches have been around for 20 years or more. How the fuck are you going to trust them with your hard-earned dollars, get you cleared to enter the USA? And I dare any one of those lawyers to contact me at 604-562-8140 and tell me that they weren't doing cell phone searches since 07, 08. I want one to do that. I'm challenging one to call me and tell me that's false. And guys, I can make that challenge because I know they don't have the balls to do it because they know it's true or should know it's true. Now they can call and say, well, I didn't know. And that's fine, fair enough. But if you're in this business of helping to clear people, what are you doing operating on limited knowledge? So either way, I got it by the kahunas when they call. Ken Scott, Senior, U.S. Immigration Law Intelligence Analyst with www.usentryWaiverServices.com. And it's 888-908-3841 or 604-562-8140. And again, you guys, discount waiver companies, lawyers can call and discuss it. I'm fine with it. Again, I know you guys don't have the kahunas to do it, but I'm putting that out there. And it's just the evidence. Because like I said before in many videos, I only go by the facts. I go by the facts, go by the evidence, and go by the regulations, especially the DHS regs. So when the person on Facebook was saying that I was being overly harsh in these places, and I said in writing something to the effect that it's not even that, but having the knowledge of professionalism is what counts in this business. And a lot of these places, they don't have it. So they make a lot of mistakes due to lack of knowledge. So I said it in a different way on the platform, but that's basically the gist of what I was saying. So it wasn't a bash at all. It's the fact that they don't have the knowledge. They don't have the experience. We do. And whatever we don't know or I don't know, I pick up the phone and call my sources and get an update. By the way, guys, we got you covered. Ken Scott, out.